Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to talk about the 2 things you need to do if you want to change your body composition. So changing your body composition means maybe losing some inches or losing a little bit of weight without compromising the shape of your body. You guys have all seen those women who lose a ton of weight and they look kind of like saggy and skinny, and there's no there's no muscle mass on them, and they look kind of string beanie, as I call it. And so that's not what we're going for when we're trying to get healthy. We're trying to change our body composition. Of course, you need to lose fat too, but you want to have that toned, feminine, well-rounded, healthy, muscular, but not too muscular look. And we do that by changing our body composition. So there are 2 things that happen when you lose weight. Number 1, you can either lose a ton of fat and maintain as much muscle as possible, which is ideal. Or if you lose too much fat too quickly, you also lose a ton of muscle. And that's when you get that look that I was talking about before, where you're a little bit stringy and you're not really toned. Now, a big myth that people believe is that you can't do both at the same time. Baby, if you have not been lifting weights for like 10 years, you can still lose weight and lose fat and put on muscle at the same time. That is the biggest myth. A lot of times I hear people say, well, I want to get the fat off first and then I want to build muscle. And that comes from the belief that putting on muscle means that you're going to be bigger, and that's not true. Actually, what lifting weights does and building up muscle does is it helps you burn more fat. So that's why it's actually important that you do both at the same time. Like the goal is always to preserve or build muscle mass when you're on a weight loss journey. That's always my goal for my clients. I'm always telling them, like, you need to keep lifting weights, because if you're in a caloric deficit and you're not maintaining your muscle, then you're gonna get that look that you're not going for. So here's what you need to do if you wanna change your body composition. Number 1, you need to eat enough protein. By far, the biggest mistake that women make in general is not getting enough protein, and then they're in this caloric deficit, so they're burning through their muscle mass as well as their fat. So they start to look like saggy, they get that weird, sort of like sunken in face. They're not maintaining their muscle, there's not a lot of muscle tone, you don't see any definition on their body. Their skin starts to sag a little bit, and that's because they've lost weight too fast, and they are not maintaining the muscle that they had before. So when you eat enough protein, you're also getting all of the amino acids you need to maintain your frame. It also ensures that you're eating the proper ratios of food. Like, you can eat too many carbs and not enough protein, or too much fat and not enough protein. Like I said before, most women are not getting enough protein. So when you focus on getting your protein in, you also focus on the building blocks that help you maintain muscle. You need protein and carbs to build muscle. And the one macronutrient that people are missing often is protein. So I always encourage women to eat protein. The other thing that you need to know about protein, which I've mentioned in videos before, is that when you eat protein, it's kind of like a workout, because you can only absorb 85% of the calories from protein, which means if you eat 100 calories of protein, it's really 85, because your body has to work so hard to process it. So you automatically are in a deficit when you start eating protein. So cool, without compromising your muscle mass. Okay, number 2, of course, I'm gonna say this, is that you need to lift weights. If you want to change your body composition, you need to lift weights. I have seen women go through entire cycles where they've never done cardio and they have completely changed their body by eating enough protein and lifting weights alone. Okay, making sure that they're lifting intensely for their body type. Now, I will say, I gotta make another video about this, but I've changed my mind on lifting weights for women, meaning I'm someone who puts on muscle super quickly. So the kind of workouts that work best for my body are actually high rep, low weight. But there are women who think that that's what they need to do, and that's not what they need to do. They need to lift super heavy. If you're someone who struggles putting on muscle or putting on weight, you need to lift super heavy, and that will change your body composition for sure. So if you're trying to grow your glutes, lift your glutes 3 times a week, and make sure you hit the other body parts twice a week so you have a nice balanced physique. That is how you change your body composition. getting enough protein, and then getting on a consistent weight training program that is tailored for your body. If you need someone to help you with this, I can do that. I am a personal trainer. I write programs all the time. I've done programs for people as young as 12 all the way up to 70. I was just talking to my parents about this the other day, how I used to have 70-year-old clients when I trained in person. So I am very versed, this is like what I do for a career, in writing training plans. So we'll take a look at your body composition, we'll take a look at what your goals are, and we'll come up with a weight training plan that's going to help you create a shape in your body instead of losing a bunch of weight and coming around looking string beady. So those are the two things you need to do. If you want more help with this, I'm available. You can send me a message. You can also download my app, which is the Fit and Flourishing app. I'm on Instagram as Joanna Joy with an I underscore. So JOANNA JOI underscore. All of that stuff is linked in my description box. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If this was helpful, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.